Here's what's making news at midday. A warning for anglers as the DNR says don't eat the fish on certain Dane and Rock County waters. Health officials are asking for more Americans to be vaccinated as another dangerous strain makes its way into the country.
This is News 3 Now at noon.
Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. Mark has the rest of the week off. It's another hot and humid day out there. Any chance we'll see some rain or a cool down anytime soon? Let's head to the Weather Center. Meteorologist Austin Kopnitsky has your certified most accurate forecast. Austin?
Oh, man, I have to say, if you're looking for cooler temperatures, you might want to wait until the overnight hours because we're going to stay so warm during the daytime, and we're going to see the 90s returning here today, tomorrow, and for these next few days as well. So again, it's 86 right now in Madison. We are still seeing a lot of sunshine overall, and that dew point is sitting in the mid 60s. So not only is it warm outside, look at Lone Rock at 87, Boscobel currently touching on 90 degrees. You factor that in with some high dew points that we're looking at right now. Boscobel's actually seeing a 70-degree dew point. So take a peek out west there. That's going to be where we're seeing our highest heat index right now. Boscobel feels like it's 95. Here in Madison, it does feel like it's just about a degree or so warmer than what it actually is outside, but we're going to continue to see that high humidity for quite some time, so get ready for that. Wind speeds, thankfully, between around 5 and 10 miles per hour, but this is one of those days where we could actually use a little bit of a greater increase in these speeds because that would actually make it feel a little nicer out there. But right now, afternoon highs, 90 degrees. If you're planning on spending time outdoors, you're going to need to drink plenty of water today.
It's good advice. All right, we'll check back in just a little while, Austin. Thank you. A warning for anglers who fish on the Yahara chain waters. Be careful before you eat what you catch. New PFAS fish consumption advisories for the Yahara chain waters in Dane and Rock counties were issued today. Elevated levels of PFAS, a type of PFAS, were found in several fish species collected from lakes Monona, Kagansa, and Wabisa. Officials say the risk of health problems increases with the amount of contaminated fish that a person eats. The DNR and DHS recommends the consumption of 1 meal per month for crappie, largemouth bass, northern pike, and walleye, and 1 meal per week of bluegill, pumpkin seed, and yellow perch. Right now, the Republican-controlled state Senate is taking up dozens of bills ranging from banning police using chokeholds, except in life-threatening situations, as well as unemployed people in the state losing a $300 a week federal bonus. Also, the Wisconsin State Senate is planning on voting on bills that would make it more difficult to vote by absentee. The bills are among more than a dozen that Republicans are pushing. A local disabled woman says these bills will create new barriers indefinitely for people who are confined.
I did not choose to have a disability. I did not choose these handicaps upon myself. And when policies are changed so that it is harder for someone like me to simply vote, that is punishing me for things that are beyond my control. I want to be able to vote. I want to be able to make a difference.
The measures are opposed by the Republican chairwoman of the Senate Elections Commission, who sided with Democrats in voting against them in committee. Governor Evers says he will veto the bills. New at noon and some good news. 4th of July fireworks are returning to Madison this year. While in years past, fireworks have been launched over Lake Monona, this year's celebration will be hosted at Breeze Stevens Field on Saturday, July 3rd. The event, called Festival Foods Lights the Isthmus, will also include live music from local bands, food, and drinks. The gates will open at 5 o'clock and music starts at 6 p.m. Tickets for admission are $10. $10 each. Children under 12 will get in free if they're with a paying adult. Dr. Anthony Fauci is out with an urgent new warning this noon, saying more Americans need to be vaccinated to stop a dangerous COVID variant. The Delta variant was first detected in India and is now the dominant strain in Great Britain. Delta is thought to be more contagious and deadlier than other COVID strains. It's responsible for more than 6% of new COVID cases in the U.S. The average number of new vaccinations has fallen below 1 million a day. This as FDA advisors consider vaccinating kids as young as 5. Britt Conway breaks it all down.
1 year ago today.
We have something that indeed turned out to be my worst nightmare. It has devastated the world, and it isn't over yet.
And it still isn't over. Yes, in a number of countries, including the U.S., new COVID-19 cases are dropping. So are hospitalizations and deaths. But in other parts of the world, more cases, more deaths. A two-track pandemic. That's what the World Health Organization called it in a new report, saying the biggest barrier to ending the pandemic remains sharing of doses, of resources, of technology. In the meantime, the CDC is working to differentiate between countries with severe outbreaks and others where COVID is sustained but controlled, updating its travel advice this week for more than 120 countries. The CDC also continues to assess vaccine safety and efficacy. A recent study found fully vaccinated people are more than 90% protected from infection, and even if they get infected, their symptoms are more mild and they're less likely to spread it. Right now, more than 50% of the population 12 years and older is fully vaccinated. Thursday, FDA vaccine advisors will consider authorizing vaccines for kids younger than 12, with Moderna looking to have data on its vaccine for children as young as 5 by September or October.
That's it.
I'm Britt Conway reporting.
World leaders are expected to make crucial decisions about distributing vaccines to less wealthy nations when they gather for the G7 summit in the UK at the end of this week. Right now in Wisconsin, over 43% of residents have completed their vaccine series, and nearly 49% have had at least one shot. 60% of Dane County residents have completed their vaccine series. The Biden administration is pushing to have 70% of the adult population get at least one shot by the 4th of July. Right now, only 51.7% of us have done so. A Brigham and Women's Hospital survey of more than 10,000 adults shows nearly 2/3 reported they had received or definitely would get the COVID-19 vaccine when they could. Kids ages 12 through 15 are the latest group to become eligible for the COVID vaccine. The survey shows parents' intentions for vaccinating their children mostly matched their own. Johnson & Johnson is working to extend the shelf life of its COVID-19 vaccine. Right now, the vaccine can be stored up to 3 months at refrigerator temperatures. This comes amid reports that hundreds of thousands of doses may soon expire. Johnson & Johnson delivered more than 21 million doses in the U.S. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, about 11 million have been administered. In the state of Ohio, the governor there says 200,000 doses are set to expire at the end of this month. There may be a link between heart ailments among young people and the COVID-19 vaccine. The CDC says within 30 days of receiving the second dose of either Pfizer or Moderna, there was a higher than expected number of myocarditis cases in 16 to 24-year-olds. Myocarditis is inflammation of the heart muscle. The CDC says it's monitoring the reports, but right now they are rare, and they say most patients quickly feel better with medicine and some rest. Well, that long-awaited massive invasion of cicadas is now swarming large areas of the East Coast and parts of the Midwest, but we won't see or hear them in Madison. For the next 4 weeks, the cicadas will fulfill their 17-year mission, mating in the trees to produce the next generation while trying to avoid getting eaten by a bird before they do it. Millions of the cicadas have emerged from the ground and produce a distinct sound in every direction.
We are surrounded by cicadas.
We are surrounded by not just the cicadas, but their sound from every direction.
Sammy Ramsey is an entomologist at the U.S. Department of Agriculture. He's also known as Dr. Bugs. Unfortunately, after waiting 17 years, the cicada's moment of glory is fleeting. Both the males and the females will die off after mating. The eggs that the females lay in the trees will fall to the ground, and the 17-year cycle will start all over. The cicadas won't be back until 2038. There's more to come today on News 3 Now at noon.
The U.S. and EU strike up an economic collaboration, and nutrition takes a back seat to the sweet thrill of the checkout till. I'm Diane Kinghall at the New York Stock Exchange. I'll have those stories and more in your CBS Money Watch report.
Need to get the right glasses at the right price right now? Then shop the right sale at iMart Express. For a limited time, get one pair of single vision glasses for $20 and one pair of progressives for $40. Drop by iMart Express and save today.
You know your gutters are full of gunk, and you know you need to deal with it eventually. With LeafGuard, you can give up cleaning your gutters forever. Hi, I'm Andrew Larson, owner of Larson Home Services. My team would love to show you how LeafGuard's patented design channels rainwater into your gutters while leaves, seeds, and other debris just roll off, leaving them clog-free, guaranteed.
We looked at several different types of gutters, and we knew that we had problems with leaves. We have lots of trees around our house, and I'm the one who goes and cleans out the gutters, and I wanted to eliminate that hassle in the fall of cleaning the gutters, and LeafGuard has done a wonderful job.
Love to hear that. Right now, your LeafGuard brand gutter system comes with some great money-saving extras. Order now and save 75% on installation labor, get free financing for a year, and a $100 Visa gift card. Call to set up your free estimate today.
Your home's roof is a large investment. Menards is here to help keep it protected. Gutters are essential for controlling rainwater from your roof. Choose from 3 color options. All Spectra gutters are 11% off. Aluminum soffit is low maintenance, corrosion resistant, sturdy, and installs easily. Soffit panels are available in 12 colors. Plus, color matching aluminum trim is also available to match your soffit. All aluminum soffit systems are 11% off right now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
If a physical or emotional condition keeps you from working, Social Security should pay disability benefits. Often it doesn't, and deserving people are denied. I'm attorney Don Becker. Don't give up. In Wisconsin, we've turned thousands of disability denials into approvals. Disability law is all we do.
Call the Becker Law Office, 1-800-254-7766.
The light at the end of the tunnel isn't shining so brightly for everyone. Families continue to fight for survival. Some jobs are gone forever. Bills pile up. But please know, you have not been forgotten. Your local Wisconsin energy and emergency rental assistance providers are working together to keep you safely in your home and your heat and power on. Apply now for a hand up.
Across the Atlantic. According to Reuters, officials from the European Union and U.S. say they will work together on dealing with China's political and economic policies. Both the EU and U.S. also say they plan to study the origins of the COVID-19 pandemic. In still more collaboration measures, the nations say they plan to lift steel tariffs before December of this year. Merck strikes an accord with the U.S. government. The drug maker inked a $1.2 billion deal to supply the Biden administration with 1.7 million courses of its coronavirus oral treatment. Molnupiravir is currently in phase 3 testing for mild to moderate cases of COVID-19. Walmart and Amazon are facing off over prescription subscriptions. Walmart says its Plus members can get up to 85% off select medications, or in some cases, the medication will be free. Meanwhile, Amazon says its customers can pay as low as $1 a month for some drugs like blood pressure and diabetes medications. And shop online to keep those sugar cravings in line. A study from the Journal of Nutrition Education found that digital shoppers spend less on candy and desserts than those those who make in-store purchases. Researchers found that in-store shoppers spent an average of $2.50 more on sweets. And that's your CBS Money Watch report. For more, head to cbsmoneywatch.com. At the New York Stock Exchange, I'm Diane King Hall.
Let's check stocks at midweek. The Dow is down 53 points. The Nasdaq is up almost 41, and the S&P 500 is up as well. The sun is out, and the heat is still around. It looks like it's not going anywhere anytime soon. Austin Kopnitsky has a look at your certified most accurate forecast when we come back.
What's my favorite part about my French door fridge from Furniture and Appliance Mart? One word: drama.
Erectile dysfunction for men of all ages has become much more common. In fact, most men don't realize that 90% of erectile dysfunction is a direct result of broken down old blood vessels. This causes a lack of blood flow that is critical when achieving an erection. With our state-of-the-art technology, we're able to stimulate new stem cell growth right in our office with no pills, no needles, no surgery, and no pain.
To book your consultation and get back to natural functionability, call Peak Performance for Men today.
He's here! He's here! It's happening!
What can I get you, young man?
Free installation!
Coming right up.
Feldco's biggest sale of the year. Free installation. Plus, no interest for 1 year.
Free installation on windows, siding, and doors ends soon. Call now.
Call 866 for Feldco.
Okay, guys, we've been through a lot together. And we all know sometimes it gets hard, but it's okay to not feel okay. You know what helps? A good book or going for a walk. Not now, Fred. But what really helps is to talk to someone. Because to take care of each other, you gotta take care of you. If you need to talk to someone, your doctor will listen. Unity Point Health Meritor, a partner of UW Health. Know how much you matter to this world.
The best of the best store-wide sale of the summer is on now at Ashley HOMESTORE. Save up to 50% off in-stock furniture doorbusters. Then you choose between our 2 best bonus deals of the entire year. Only at Ashley HOMESTORE.
Want to know what the day's weather will be like where you live? Well, that's easy. Just ask me. Here's how. Record a short video on your phone. State your name, where you're from, and simply say,
I'm Sam from Madison. Hey, Chris, plan my day.
Then send it to me by email, and I'll give you a personal forecast right here on News 3 Now this morning. This is your chance to be on TV. So just send me a video and say,
Hey, Chris.
Hey, Chris.
Hey, Chris.
Plan our day.
Plan your day with Chris, only on News 3 Now this morning. The Farm Report is sponsored by Blain's Farm and Fleet.
Time for the Midwest Farm Report. Let's check in with Pam Yankee. Hi, my friend. You staying cool over there?
Doing my best, Susie Q, doing my best. Hey, take a look at our brand new support for our Wisconsin farmers. You know, with the weather that they've got coming up over the next couple of days, we've decided that we are going to phase 2 of our Wisconsin Needs Farmers campaign. You remember I had yard signs that we were distributing all around the state of Wisconsin. Ended up with some 8,000 that were delivered to people. Now, this is going to be phase 2. We're going to roll it out tomorrow at 1 p.m. at the Gempler store on Main Street in Mount Horeb. I'll be out there. We'll have the Wisconsin Needs Farmers merchandise there. So if you want to take it to the next phase, folks, if you really want to show your support of Wisconsin farmers, there's one way to do it. Again, that's 1 o'clock starting tomorrow at the Gempler store, Main Street, Mount Horeb. Farm Babe's going to be there, and you'll be able to also get that merchandise online. But we just want to keep showing our farmers that we care about them, especially in light of the weather. Well, we also care about our young people that are going to be involved in Wisconsin agriculture, we hope. The Wisconsin FFA has announced the 4 star candidates from the state that are going to advance to national competition. Our star farmer candidate is Devin Zimmerman from Waupun FFA. Agri-science candidate is Danielle Rosinski from the Bigfoot FFA. Agribusiness candidate is Logan Paul from Randolph-Cambria Friesland. And our ag placement candidate, Levi Alsam from Randolph-Cambria Friesland. So good luck to those young people. Like I said, they will be heading down to Indianapolis in October for the national competition. Barrel Cheese Today Whey up 2 cents at 159 3/4. 40-pound block cheese down 3/4 cent. 145 3/4. Double A butter up 2 at $1.79. I'm glad that we had T-shirts instead of anything heavier for our Wisconsin Needs Farmers campaign, because boy, with this weather, the less sleeve length, the better.
Yes. Hold that up one more time so people can see it. We didn't get a good shot of it in the beginning.
I like it. Yeah, I'll get it over. There we go.
Very nice. So tomorrow in Mount Horeb.
Yep, starting at 1 o'clock.
All right.
Be fun.
All right, I want one. Save one for me.
All right, kid.
All right, thanks, Pam. Stay cool. Let's head over to Austin now for a look at the forecast. Boy, this is going to be a marathon, not a sprint, right, Austin?
It really will. I had to take a deep sigh before we started this because we are not looking good with our drought forecast right now. But if you like the drier conditions and the warmer temperatures, we still have a gorgeous week ahead of us. But again, we are really starting to get hurt here by the extremely dry conditions that we have seen. Temperatures look to remain well above average. We're talking the 90s over the next few days. Average high today, 77 degrees. Now that average high is going to continue to rise, but what we're looking at here is just well above average temperatures. The humidity sticks around here all the way through Saturday morning. That's when we're really going to start to notice that decrease in humidity. But next week looks to stay dry. Good news if you're going to spend time outdoors. Bad news for farmers and for anything that's growing outside really right now. Beautiful look outside with a lot of sunshine. We are still at 86 degrees in Madison, Lone Rock 87. Some of our temperatures again in those mid 80s right now, but they're going to continue to rise. Janesville currently at 88 degrees. Then you factor in these dew points. This is where we start to see the rise because of our heat index. Dew points currently in the lower to mid 60s. But I want you to take note of where Boscobel is. They're at 70 degrees for the dew point. If a lot of us saw those lower 70s for the dew points, we'd be seeing much greater heat indices around the area. Thankfully, right now, we're just about a degree warmer than where it actually is outside. So it's really not too bad. But in areas like Boscobel, where it's a little bit more humid, well, it feels like it's in the mid 90s. That's all the difference that it is right there. Then you look at our 6 to 10 day temperature outlook. We are going to be a little bit closer to average, but still above average. And then just look out to our west. Great possibility for those above average temperatures. So you take a peek at our temps again, average high 77. We're going to be in the 80s and even 90s for quite some time. And near the end of this forecast, we're even starting to see another warming trend, which really wouldn't be good for us overall. But our Doppler track is staying dry. Again, not the best news right now because we need those showers and storms to move through. We have moderate droughts here currently, but just off to our east, we do have a severe drought, and that does include the Milwaukee area. Whenever this gets updated around tomorrow, we're likely going to see even more widespread areas in that severe drought. And then you look at our extended forecast, 6 to 10 day precipitation outlook, much drier than average. This is, again, just not good news for us here at all. Rain chances severely drop off here for this next work week, so we really need to start to see some showers popping up in these next few days. And notice how it's only a 20–30% chance. We don't have that greatest chance. Taking a peek at our future track, this is about all we're looking at here, and this might be overdoing it as well. A lot of other models are keeping us even a little bit drier overall. And then we're going to see much of the same situation for tomorrow. Come Friday, a little bit of a better chance to see some passing showers or storms. But this afternoon, 90 degrees, partly sunny skies. It's going to be hot. It's going to be sticky outdoors. Later on tonight, it's staying humid with those higher dew points and temperatures right around 67 degrees. There is that potential to see some patchy fog developing. And then in that 10-day forecast, again, our best chances for a passing shower or storm looks to be Friday in the afternoon and evening and Saturday morning. Still not the greatest chance, but afterwards, we dry things out. Temperatures in the lower to mid 80s, and it is going to stay dry, unfortunately. We need some rain showers in the area.
Yeah, and it's not even summer yet.
It's not even summer yet. That's exactly right.
All right, Austin, thanks so much. There's more to come today on News 3 Now at noon. When we come back, we'll see what Howard's working on in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
Want to make fast food for dinner? I've got just the dish to help you out. And it has nothing to do with a drive-thru restaurant. Nothing.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Time is of the essence when planning for retirement. So take the time now to make sure yours is well built. Retirements are built here every day. Retirement Income Planning, LLC.
This is Connie Ryan of Ryan Funeral Homes. While things have changed, it's still necessary for families to stay connected. And when it comes to the loss of a loved one, it's important to process and grieve and honor your loved one in a way that keeps everyone safe. We're doing this through intimate services and private virtual streaming so your family can be part of the service no matter where they are. Ryan Funeral Homes are here with your safety in mind and compassionate care in your time of need.
The light at the end of the tunnel isn't shining so brightly for everyone. Families continue to fight for survival. Some jobs are gone forever. Bills pile up. But please know, you have not been forgotten. Your local Wisconsin energy and emergency rental assistance providers are working together to keep you safely in your home and your heat and power on. Apply now for a hand up.
McGann Furniture in downtown Baraboo should probably be called McGann Furniture and Flooring because we're the area's oldest and most experienced floor covering store. Our friendly staff will explain the many types of flooring available, answer questions, and make suggestions so you can choose what's best for your home and lifestyle. We always offer free in-home measurements and estimates and use the finest installers in the entire area. And remember, at McGann's, we don't inflate prices only to mark them down for a sale. Stop in today and discover the difference. You'll be glad you did. McGann Furniture, downtown Baraboo.
My husband's parents were visiting, and I promised them a home-cooked meal, except my boss had a different idea. He tells me, hold your horses. I call my husband and I say, I'm slammed, and he's like, Quick Trip, and I'm like, bingo. At Quick Trip, I say, what's good tonight? And the Quick Trip guy is like, everything, but I go for the hand-breaded fried chicken, and I go, make that times 4. Being none the wiser, my mother-in-law is like, I always said she's a keeper. I'll run with that.
Quick Trip, we got you covered.
What does your retirement future look like? With a well-built retirement, your future can look bright. Your financial home secure. Retirements are built here every day. Call now and start building yours.
I know I've said it before, but I'll say it again. Fish is the ultimate fast food. And when I say fast food, I'm not talking about the stuff you pick up at the drive-thru. I'm talking about foods that cook really fast. So let me share with you a fresh tasting skillet dish I think you'll love. To give this a bright, sunny taste, we start by combining some lemon juice, olive oil, chopped shallots, a bit of salt and pepper, and a spoonful of capers. And if you're not familiar with capers, they're actually little flower buds. When they're picked, they're extremely bitter, but when pickled, they mellow and add just the right amount of wow to practically any dish. Okay, now we pan fry some fresh cod or haddock that we've seasoned with a bit of salt and pepper. This takes about 4 minutes aside. Once the fish flakes easily, we spoon the lemon mixture over it, along with some chopped chives. There you go, a protein-packed main dish that's on the table in less than 15 minutes. And as for the taste, the sauce adds a breath of sunshine thanks to the combination of the lemon juice and the capers. To get the recipe for our lemon caper fish fillets, all you have to do is head to our website. If only all meals could be this simple. I'm Howard with Kelly in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a super fast way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
Thank you, Howard. A well-deserved elephant nap time. A captivating sight captured over southern China shows a herd of elephants taking a break after a 300-mile trek across the country with a well-earned nap. The herd, which escaped from a nature preserve, has been on the move for months. Officials don't know the reason for the migration. Austin, that is relatable today.
Yeah, and that's the cutest bit of footage I've seen here in quite some time. Now, outside right now, it is hot, it is humid, and it's going to stay that way for much of the rest of the work week. We're also looking at very dry conditions at the end of our forecast, so do keep that in mind. We're going to really drop off these rain chances, and we don't even have great rain chances to begin with, so your 10-day forecast stays dry for most of it.
All right, Austin, thank you. Have a great afternoon, everybody. Hope to see you back here for Live at 4.